Hello guys, greetings, how you doing? I hope you are doing well. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Hey, I just want to come in and talk to you today about what I read actually about Ghana. Ghana is actually doing quite well in West Africa, and I just recently read that they are planning, they have started issuing national ID card with Ecowas ID card all together. So it will be um, one card with dual face. So I thought, how cool and how smart is that? And so I read today that Ghana have actually started issuing um, Ecowas identity card. This card will have dual interface, and one side will be ECOWAS identity card and the other side will be national identity card. So they want to incorporate the national and ECOWAS ID card in one card, and to save costs and ensure that this is convenient to the citizens. I thought, how cool is that and how smart idea is this? Ghana is actually doing very well in West Africa compared to Nigeria, who quote unquote happen to be giant of Africa. But the way they're doing things, it shows that their government are actually working. A member of parliament of Ghana was actually saying that they have started issuing this card since April 29 and this will end till March 2020. So I thought this is so cool, but they want to use one card just to national ID card and the ECOWAS ID card, mix it together. But in our own case, in our own Nigeria, we got BVN, we got passport, we got voters card. All these are cost to citizen. And recently we got passport that is for 10 years old. 10 years passport. I don't not understand why the government are naturally trying to find a way to save cost to the citizens. And what actually they're doing is almost making the life uncomfortable and making citizens having to go for all this ID card, BVN, passport, biometric and stuff, the national ID card. It is too much. Whereas a country that got his or her citizens at heart, actually trying to save costs for the citizens and so that it can be convenient for the citizenry. So I thought to share this with you, that Ghanaian parliament saying that citizens will be able to use the card in various institutions in the country and abroad. How cool is that? That to show that actually their government is actually working. So obviously the government took a decision to have one Ghana card that can capture all the information of an individual, and the card can be used by any institution to save costs and for convenience of the citizens. So I thought this is really cool, and this is so nice to hear this from Ghana. I don't understand why Nigeria cannot emulate this, why Nigeria cannot actually thinking of doing this thing for us. We have passport, we have BEV, and we have voters card, and recently they said we need to have 10 years card passport. It is too much for the citizens. Why can't them have only one card that will capture this? I'm just making this video to encourage Nigerian government to have at least one card, Nigerian card that will contain the ID card and the ECOWAS card all together in one go. In United Kingdom we only have UK passport and driving license. That's what we need. That's what we do here. I don't understand why we need to have all this identity card, and it's costing a lot. I don't understand this. Why can't you have only one card that will contain the citizens' information, then driving license, it can be done. I don't understand why you need to have BVN, passport, voters card, national identity card, and almost for the same person, the same information. Pretty much all this BVN got the same. It got your date of birth, it got your name and details and date of birth. Passport, the same thing. Voters card, the same thing. National ID card, Ecowas ID card, the same thing. Come on now, it's too much. I'm making this video to encourage Nigerian government to think about this. I don't understand why Ghana is able to do this for their citizens. Why can't Nigeria do the same thing? The Ghana government took a decision to have one card that will capture all the information of the individual, and the card can be used by any institution in the country to save costs and for the convenience of the citizens. This is the main thing. The card, which will be issued to citizens from age 15, will be 10 years valid. So this is actually what actually matters. I don't understand why Ghana is actually, able to do this for the citizens. Why is it so much for us? Why is it a big ask that we need to have all this card in Nigeria? Why can't us trying to find a way to save costs? Why Nigerians are not able to find a way to save costs to be able to help the citizens? So I'm making this video to encourage the Nigerian government to have one card that will have Nigeria and Ecowas card, that one card that will have dual interface. This is actually what Ghana is doing now. I don't understand why Nigeria cannot do the same. Ghana is incorporating Ecowas and national ID card. That is where to go. So I thought to make this video and to encourage the Nigerian government to do the same thing. We don't need to have all this card, passport, BVN, Ecowas card, national identity card, almost 4 cards. What is it for? You have all this card, BVN got your name, date of birth and everything all together. The same thing is applicable to your passport. The same thing is applicable to a voter's card. Why can't you have one card that will contain all this information? So guys, I thought to share this with you, that you might want to know that Ghana is incorporating Ecowas card, with their national ID card, just to save cost for their citizens. This is so nice to hear. I encourage it, this actually makes me to fall in love with Ghanaian people. They're so cool and so thoughtful how to manage their economy, and you also may understand that their government actually are building this massive port. The information again I'm getting from Ghana is stated that country has begun the rehabilitation of each port at Tema to make it the container hub for West Africa, as part of the contribution to promotion of regional integration. Saying that when this is done under the public privatization partnership among Ghana Port and Harbour Authority, Meridian Port Holding of Netherlands, and Beaufort Transport Logistic of France. When completed, Ghana will be the hub of offloading bigger vessels and containers in West African coast. This will actually be the main hub for moving container into inland countries like Burkina Faso and Niger. So guys, Ghana is actually, they're doing quite well. They're high up, So it's so remarkable. It's so nice to see what they are doing. I salute you, Ghanaian people. Well done. Guys, if you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye bye.